Easy homemade Pop-Tarts. We're going to add 2.5 cups of flour. We'll add 4 teaspoons of sugar. Add a teaspoon and a half of salt. A cup of cold cubed butter. And we'll go ahead and pulse this for 12 to 15 times, like about a second each time. And you want the texture to be crumbly. Next, we're slowly going to add in a tablespoon of cold water at a time, between 4 and 8 tablespoons. And we will blitz this every single time that we put in a tablespoon of water. So this is what my dough is looking like after only 5 tablespoons. So it really just depends more or less how much flour you end up putting in. So on a clean surface, I'm going to add some flour and let that dough out. Try not to cut yourself. And then we will just form a disc that is about 1 inch thick, and we'll cover this in plastic wrap and leave it in the fridge for minimum of a half an hour, maximum of 24 hours. To a clean surface, we're going to add some flour and then take our dough. So let's take some more flour, sprinkle on top, put it on your rolling pin, and we'll roll this out to be about 1/4 of an inch or a little bit thinner than that. I'm going to place my index card because it's 3 inches by 5 inches, and I'm just going to cut out as many as I can. Put all my dough back together and roll it out again and try and cut out more. So I was able to make 7 out of those. So add half to my cookie sheet. So we'll add 1/2 tablespoon of jam to the center of each of them. Taking a fork, we're just going to poke holes in the center of the pieces that we have not put jam on. Go ahead and crack an egg. Using that fork we just used, we'll just make an egg wash. Taking a brush, we will brush each side, and then we'll just go ahead and place other pieces on top. And you can either use your fingers to press down the sides. If you want more of a finished look, you can just use a fork and go around the edges, pressing down the seams together. And then we'll brush the tops with egg wash. We'll cook these at 400 for 12 to 15 minutes. To a medium-sized bowl, we're going to add 1 cup of icing sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, add 2 tablespoons, starting off with 1 tablespoon of your jam that you use, and we'll add 2 tablespoons of softened butter. And we'll add another tablespoon of your jam. And we'll add a tablespoon of milk at a time. And once these are completely cool, you can add your icing on top. This is optional, but you can add some sprinkles to the top. And there you have it, easy homemade Pop-Tarts.